you can help break the ice at your next event or online meeting with AI. I'm Scott Meyer, co-founder of Chipp, and one of the most powerful concepts with AI is AI in the room. You can bring AI to any meetings or conversations that you have online as another member. This is powerful because AI can represent different viewpoints. It can help expand your creativity, or in the case of running a workshop, it can help break the ice. Let's head over to the computer and help you break the ice with AI. To get started, we're going to build on Chipp.ai. So you can visit Chipp.ai and click Get Started. It's free. We're using Chipp because anyone can use it. You have unlimited users with a Chipp account, and we're going to be able to embed this if we wanted to put it into an online course like on Disco or Teachable or anything like that. Now, once you're in Chipp, we're going to create a Chipp chat called Icebreaker Chipper. So this is going to be the chat that gets people conversing. So when I run an online workshop, what I want to do is get people starting to use the chat feature in Zoom or in Butter or any of my kind of workshop platforms. And the Icebreaker Chipp allows people to have something to say, plus helps share information about them. So think about this as a more fun icebreaker. Works really well virtually. So what we're going to do with the prompt, which is the instructions, first we're going to give it that role as a workshop host and tell them what they're going to be teaching about. We're going to say that the job's to start a conversation. And then we're going to use what's called a step prompt. So we're going to ask the AI to do a couple steps in order. The reason we do the step prompt is so that user who maybe has no idea what AI is or has never used it before, it's going to actually ask them for information and then give them something to copy and paste. So the first step, we're going to ask them, what are they drinking? Give them a fun response to whatever they're drinking and ask where they're from. So that's kind of the first icebreaker questions. Basically, what are you drinking and where are you from? And then after they share where they're from, we're going to give a short response with something wonderful about that place. So when you say where you're from, it'll tell you a little story. And then it'll ask if they want to hear a joke, right, about the place that they are from. It'll make a silly dad joke, basically. And then if they don't want it, they can learn about Chipp. That's, specific to me. And then we'll ask them if it's funny enough to share in the chat. So what we're actually doing is getting people to use the AI in the room and then encouraging them to take action and share that. And this is going to be a way to start breaking that third wall of they're not just listening, but they're sharing what they've generated with AI into a meeting. And so you can see how this is going to kind of create a little bit of conversation. Now, this is obviously just for online workshop icebreaker, but you could see how you could use this exact same format for creating strategy with a team or coming up with ideas for an event or an agenda. Bring the AI in and have it alongside you as another person, another teammate to share ideas with. And that's going to help you come up with better ideas because we know the best way to have a good idea is to have lots of ideas. Now, once we've created this, we are ready to go. So this is what it'll look like for the user. They'll get a link to this in Zoom. And I'm going to start the webinar by saying, before we get started, we want you to break the ice. I'm going to go to share and grab this link. I'm going to put this link into the chat on Zoom, and then everybody's going to go to that URL. So I'll go there right now, and this is what they'll see. When they click on that link, they're going to go here. And they're going to say, what's going on here, right? And then it's going to tell them what's going on. We're getting warmed up. So I'm drinking coffee, and we'll see what it says then about me. It'll probably take to the next step. And where are we tuning in from? We'll say Fargo, North Dakota. And then it should ask me like those steps that we gave it for a joke, right? So it's going to ask me if I'm ready for a joke. So let's see what the icebreaker comes up with off of my location. So here it's asking me if I'd like to hear a Fargo's themed joke. So we'll say yes. Why did the Fargo farmer bring a ladder to the bar? To reach the high spirits. All right, we'll say that's funny enough to share in the chat, and we'll say yes. And then it's going to encourage me to go back into the Zoom and put that in. So this is just a fun way to use AI to start sparking conversation. You can take it a lot deeper into strategy and into communications. But at least the Icebreaking Chipper gives you a sense of how you can bring AI into the room to enliven your online workshops or your strategy sessions. Look forward to seeing what you build, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next Chipp Challenge.